Before that, let's do some work. Let's do some work, guys. I don't know if I've even set this up correctly. Because it's coming to that time of the year where the year is ending, and I need to go through. So normally I go through and I pick up every show in the year that has the potential of being on my best of year anime list. Because throughout the year, I don't finish every show I watch my marathon style. I like marathoning shows. And normally December is when I start to really go through the different shows that I might have missed and I marathon them. So I thought we could start this stream off. Normally I do this by myself and maybe with my team to see if anything is worth watching that I might have missed. But since you guys are here, I thought it'd be easier just to hit two birds with one stone and go through it with you guys. Oh, that actually works perfectly. Oh, okay. So, this has been... I'm going to make a short list. How about we do that? Best of Anime 2024 short list. It's going to be on? No, this is not. Oh, it is on. Perfect. Perfect. That works perfectly. Okay. God. Can my anime list not? Oh, God. Well, I don't know how to... my anime list, just doing my anime list things. How do I not block a portion of the screen? how do I not do that? Maybe let's try AniList. No, not AniList, AniChart. Okay, let's... God, how do I get... Let's go winter 2024. Okay. So... that looks better. All right. So, this is... I'm going to be making a short list of shows that I think are up for consideration. That doesn't mean that they are going to make the final list. This does not mean that they're going to make the final list at all. This just means that it is on the short list of things that I should probably catch up to and watch just in case it has the opportunity of being on the Best of Anime 2024. Doesn't mean it will be, but it means that it is up for consideration. And if there is anything that you guys think I have missed, then we can call it out together. So obviously Solo Leveling is going to be on the shortlist. Whether it's going to actually be on my best of anime list, I mean, it's weird to think that Solo Leveling was one of the biggest anime this year so far. So it's up for consideration. Whether, you know, of all time, no, of 2024. This is going to be a big list, by the way, guys. You're going to if you see this stream and compare it to what's going to go on the final list, you're probably going to see how big of a difference the final list is from me going through the entire year and seeing what are the big shows of this year, because that probably means I probably gotta give it up for consideration. Dungeon Meshi, of course. Dungeon Meshi is definitely up for consideration. Is this a big multi-stream thing? No, this is actually, you're having an insight into what my process is for this final end of year video. because this is what I do. This is what I do every year. Classroom of the Elite third season. Now, I'm gonna be real. I can't see Classroom of the Elite being on the shortlist of my Best of Anime 2024 shortlist. It is really highly rated by a lot of people who watch it, but as someone who's watched the first and second season, and unless the third season is fucking amazing, fucking fantastic, I can't see this being something that's going to be on my shortlist. Same with like Mashle as well. I've read the manga of Mashle, so I know what happens. I know the arcs that this covers, and I think it's solid. I think it's definitely solid, but it didn't end up making my list last year. And if it's a continuation, it needs to do something fucking above and beyond what it did in the last season for it to be in consideration for this season, because it didn't make last year's list. So I didn't, from what I've seen and for what I know in the manga, I don't think it's that much more amazing than what I saw last year. So that probably won't be on the list. I heard a lot of good things about this one, so this one's going on the short list. Yubisaki to Renren. Normally, in my best of year anime videos, I try to focus a lot more on newer anime or new anime series rather than sequels or continuing series. Continuing series have a lot harder of a process to go through, because normally if it's a continuing series, I would have talked about it before. And unless I have something new to say about it, other than go watch my video last year, it's probably not going to be on there. But this one was the romance with the Death Girl, if I remember correctly, and I heard some pretty good things about it. Tsukimichi. Everyone tells me Tsukimichi is fucking great. Everyone tells me. Is it best of year anime contender, would you guys say? Is the second season best of anime? Worst than the first season? Okay. Same level as Overlord? Okay. Isekai has to do something really, really special for me to put it on the best of year 2024 shortlist contender. It's not the best, but it's godly. It's godly, but it's not the best. That still sounds pretty damn good. I'm actually going to catch up to this. This one's a season 2, so it's a little bit harder. I actually want to catch up to this. This felt like a lot of fun when I watched the first few episodes, and I'm going to put it on my short list of things to catch up on. Chain Soldier, unfortunately, no. I'd say read the manga for this one. Boku no Kokoro no Yabayatsu, The Dangers in My Heart, that is definitely going on the short list. I watched the first season, and it didn't make my list last year because I am less inclined, or I have less interest in romances that are definitely set in high school. But from what I've seen and from what I've heard about the second season, this one is far beyond better. It's even better than the first season. So I am definitely putting that on the short list for this one. This can rival the all-time greats. Okay. It's going on the short list for things for me to catch up on. We put Dangers in My Heart. All right. Ninja Kamui, I heard, was wasted potential. Hokkaido Girls, didn't really hear too much about this. This one is definitely going on the short list. The shortlist isn't just for series that the vast majority of people can come together and say is critically acclaimed. Sometimes I look for anything that just excels doing certain things, and Gushing Over Magical Girls definitely excelled in its genre. So so if it ends up on the short list, if it ends up on the final list, don't be surprised, guys. Sometimes one of these kind of shows slips through the crack. Absolute Cinema. Did not hear too much about this. What is this one? Okay, anything else that really stood out to me? I don't remember watching these shows in the winter. I mean, I don't remember watching the first episodes of these shows in the winter, so they didn't give me much of an impression. Because I'm not looking for decent, I'm looking for like really, really good. Oh, Tomozaki-kun. I'm so fucking disappointed in this. I was defending the first season of Tomozaki-kun. And I really, really enjoyed the first season. It's the gaming anime. It's the anime where they try to teach a gamer. They try to reform a gamer. It's the gamer reforming anime. And I was like, this is so great. This is so fucking great. And then, maybe I'm a little biased, but objectively, Worst Girl won. Objectively, Worst Girl fucking won in this. I was just, the last few episodes, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, at the beginning, I was like, all right, it seems like Best Girl might have a chance. It seems like Best Girl was actually going to be winning this. And then the last few episodes, I'm like, no, they're giving her more screen time. They're giving Worst Girl more screen time. No, please don't tell me you're going this direction, please. And then she just kept getting more screen time. And I was just huffing copium at that point. I'm like, maybe. I mean, we still got like 3 episodes left. We still got three episodes. She might get more screen time. And then depression sets in, and then I was just like, it's donezo. Oh man, the blue head curse. Why is it with the blue head curse? Why is that a thing in anime? Oh man, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. So yeah, Worst Girl won. Worst Girl won. So therefore, Tomozaki-kun fell off. Imagine that. Imagine that. Send her to Losing Heroines? Yeah. What happened to the most iconic anime moments of all time? We're gonna get there. No worries. Don't worry about that. What is this one? Slow Life. Oh, this is the Slow Life Fantasy one. No. Metallic Rouge was such a fucking disappointment. Oh my god, this was such a disappointment, man. Oh, I thought this was going to be so much better, and then it was just so much potential, so much. And for Bones's, like, was it 10-year anniversary or something? They made this for their 10-year anniversary or something like that. I was expecting them to pull out all of the stops, and then it just fell off. It just got pretty boring and didn't really deliver in any of the aspects I wanted it to deliver. I had such high hopes for this, and unfortunately, it really didn't deliver. Bro trying to be Vivi? I mean, I thought this had the potential to be something of Vivi level, but unfortunately, Bones didn't deliver with that. Is there anything more in winter? Damn, winter was kind of huh? I'm scrolling down. Oh, I guess Urusei Yatsura. Okay, that's second season. I haven't caught up to the second season. The Slimy Isekai? The Slimy Isekai was this season? Was it actually? Oh, actually, bruh. Okay, 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 okay. I almost missed the hidden gem. Bang Bang, Bang Bang Bravern. this is definitely going on the short list. This I feel like might be a hidden gem of the year. What's this? This is basically a love letter to the mecha genre. I'm not sure how best to describe it. It's what happens if you take something that is in a real robot setting. If you take something that is in a real robot setting and then you add a super robot to it, and then you fucking smash the two together, and you take it's kind of like a self-aware celebration of everything that makes mecha. And I'm not even the biggest mecha fan. But this was just so much fun. It's basically, you could tell it's made by people who just love the fucking genre. Basically, it kind of reminds me of what like Eminence in Shadow is for the isekai genre. It's like, this is a celebration and a self-aware of everything this genre is about, made by people who love the genre. This is what I feel for like the mecha genre, where it's just such a cool set piece and such a cool celebration of the tropes you see in the mecha genre. Heavy yaoi? Well, here's the thing, guys. Is it yaoi? Is it like, okay, it's like, yes, but also it's the same kind of yaoi as, you know, they're just really good bros, man. They're just really good bros. It's kind of like, you know, Top Gun. It's Top Gun, you know? Are they gay or are they bros? We will never know. Okay, let me show you the scene that sold me on Bravern. Okay, you can judge for yourself, guys. You can judge for yourself, all right? Anyone who all right, this is a fucking masterpiece of an ending right here, man. This was okay. Once I saw this ending, so to preface, all right, a lot of like OG, a lot of mechas can, you know, have the bravado and have the kind of bromance that you might see in something like Top Gun. You know, it's very masculine, of course, very very masculine, very very bro, you know, and so Bravern is based on a lot of tropes of those types of series, and I saw this ending, and this is how I knew that this team knows exactly what they're doing. Okay, let's this deserves to go full screen. This deserves full screen. Yeah, that was the moment. That was the moment that sold me on the show, and that was the exact moment I'm like, holy shit, this team knows exactly what they're doing. So yeah, that is definitely going on the short list of shows for this year. Just two JoJo fans. I know, right? I know. Oh man. Okay. Where did we get to? All right. Kingdom. What? Okay, I guess I gotta put Kingdom in here. Even though I'm not really like an anime watcher. It's. I heard it keeps getting better and better and better and better. Because I was already very disappointed with the early seasons. But Kingdom is just fucking fantastic. But I am more of a manga reader. You have a poster in the back. Yes, that is a Kingdom poster right there. I don't know if you can see it because it's not in focus. But I do. Kingdom is fucking fantastic. Early Kingdom was CG garbage. It's crazy how popular it is, but the anime was so bad. Yeah, I'm wondering, I might just like skip all the previous seasons and go straight to the 5th season, because this one I heard was fantastic. So I already know everything that happens in Kingdom. Where did you buy that Oki poster? This was bought. I can't remember. I found it in Akihabara at one of the shop. Season skipper. I mean, I already know what happens in the manga, so okay. Anything else in winter that is worth it? TV shorts. Okay, so Frieren, and I'm gonna say this right now, spoilers, guys. Frieren and Apothecary Diaries are probably not going to be on my list because of the reasons that I said previously, where unless it does something completely different and completely new from what I've already talked about it, they normally don't end up going on my best of year list. So these both made my best of anime 2023, and they were both very, very highly rated. And I don't really have more to say about them than they just continue to be great. They don't really do anything more. I don't really have anything more to say about them that I haven't already said. So I normally don't put them on my list. And I normally have a little disclaimer at the beginning where I'm like, okay, these are definitely some of my favorites of the year, but I don't really have anything more to say about them. So they probably won't get on the list like a lot of these other leftovers from last year. Dead Demon's Destruction. Dead Demon's Destruction. This one's definitely going on the short list. I need to watch that. I've heard great things about that. No Frieren, but Solo Leveling, yes, because Solo Leveling is a new anime. If you missed the beginning of the stream, this short list is not the final list of things that is going to make the list. It is things that I need to catch up on and I might need to rewatch. And in preparation for my best of anime 2024 video. Should probably put video. All right, I think that's everything from winter. Spring. 3rd season. Damn, this is the most popular of... Oh, no, this is 2025. 2024. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. For the one fucking episode. For the one episode, man. 3 out of 10. IGN, 3 out of 10. Bro. Oh, man. Best fantasy. I'm ready. Okay. But, damn, that last episode went hard. Damn, that last episode went fucking hard, man. You gotta say. You got to admit, guys. You got to admit. For the 3 minutes of Muzan slow-mo walking, okay. But that last episode, though, I basically watched half of a season for one 10 out of 10 episode. And I was just like, all right, this is the most 3 or 4 out of 10 season with one 10 out of 10 episode. And you know what? I'll take it. I don't know why. Do you guys get this sometimes? Where sometimes the build up to a fight is more hype to me than the actual fight itself. There are like... An example of this is maybe even like something like Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann had fucking fantastic fights, obviously, and fucking fantastic hype moments. But the thing that gets me, the moment that I think got my fucking got my hairs standing up, like every time I see it, is the moment before the final fight. The one where they have the they escape from the parallel world or something, and they're just facing off against the anti-spiral, and the entire crew shows up like this, and it's just the fucking best squad shot of all time. The camera zooms out. I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking cinema, man. That to me was actually more hype than the final fight itself. Not to say that the final fight wasn't hype, but that moment, pure fucking cinema. That was what I felt watching this final episode of this of the Hashira training arc, where it was basically it was more a build up to the final battle to come. But I have a feeling that this final episode might be more hype to me than the actual fights that we get shown. That scene where they get sent into the infinite prison, and you just see everyone just like getting ready. You just see everyone getting ready. You see the different poses, and I'm like, oh, this is so fucking cool. This is so hype, man. And you just see, oh my god, the most hype moment. Zenitsu locking in. Zenitsu locking in for once. I didn't think I could get a fucking hype from just seeing Zenitsu being like, I am ready. I'm locked in. And I'm like, oh man, I'm sold. Yo, let's go. He fell asleep. Let's go. He locked in. Oh man, all right. That was hype. Rest of the season, mid as fuck. Can I put shortlist? Can I put shortlist? Hashira training arc episode 8. I'm gonna put it on the shortlist anyway. Fuck it. That was one of my favorite moments of the year. Fuck it. It'll probably be an honorable mention. Fuck you, IGN. Episode 8. Oh, man. All right. Last 8 minutes. Nah. I wouldn't say the last 8 minutes. I'd say that entire episode. That entire episode was fantastic from beginning to end. A lot of people would argue that it was obviously, there was a few moments that were really spread out, but just seeing the different fights and just seeing all the Hashiras gather together, and that fucking shot where the entire room just explodes, that entire episode was just fucking orgasmic, man. Kaiju number 8 will be up for consideration. It'll be up for consideration as one of the biggest shows of the year. Will it make the list? I don't know. It's going to be similar to something like Solo Leveling, where it was a fun show. Will it be enough to make the list? I'm not sure. Same thing with Mushoku Tensei as well, obviously. Season 2 didn't make my list last year. Season 2 Part 2, I'm going to have to rewatch to really solidify my thoughts on Mushoku Tensei. Konosuba Season 3 will also be up for consideration. Slime will not be. Windbreaker will be up for consideration. See, like I'm explaining, like this is a long list, right? This is just things that are up for consideration. December is a busy as fuck month for me, because this is me going over every anime of the year and being like, does this deserve to be on the list? My Hero Academia Season 7 is definitely up for consideration. Fuck you guys. Whew! Fell off hard. My Hero Academia mid. Woo! I can see who hasn't actually caught up. Season 7 went fucking hard. A lot of people think that I just shit on My Hero Academia. No. I keep up with My Hero Academia. I shit on it when it deserves to be shit on. And Season 7 was Season 7 brought me emotions back I haven't felt since My Hero Academia Season 2 and 3. It's been a long time coming, but Season 7 brought it back, man. Season 7 brought it back. I don't want to spoil any moments. I don't want to spoil anything too massive because so much happens in this season. So much happens in this season. I have a lot of problems with My Hero Academia still. But there is a moment where you hear a line you haven't heard in a very long time, and I'm like, oh my god, we're so back, baby. We're so back. We are so back, man. Oh man. If you know, you know. Oh. But I would say season 7 is the best season of My Hero Academia for a long time. Would I say it stands with the shonen greats? It's not on the level of some of the other shonen greats, I would say, but I would also say that I still have a lot of problems with My Hero Academia, but this season really felt like it brought me back to the golden era, my golden era of My Hero Academia, with some of the payoffs to the different storylines that has been built up, and I enjoyed it a lot. Spice Wolf remake. That's going up on there as well. Of course, it has been Gen Z Spice and Wolf, bro. Gen Z being good, man. They finally know who true best. They got a taste of what actual best girl is like. Get your fucking Rem shit out of here. Get your fucking free rens out of here, man. This is we got real best girl taking her crown back. Okay. Sentai Daishikaku, I had my problems with it, but I definitely think it deserves consideration. I might have to rewatch some scenes of this. But I feel like this has a lot of potential. And it might be a season 2 kind of deal. Might not be, depending on what the competition is like this year. But I did very much enjoy it. What else? Ugh. I'll put this on there. I also have my opinions about it, but I think it deserves to go on a short list for now. Okay. Re-Monster, nope. This one I more enjoyed the manga of, but I still really enjoyed. See my mouse at all? Why's my mouse not showing? Huh. Oh well. The Aristocrat one, that was just my guilty pleasure pick of the year. This just goes completely with my tastes, but I've already forgotten a lot of things that have happened in the manga just because I binged it all in one night. It was good. It was enjoyable. I'm not sure if it was best of anime 2024 material, but it was still very enjoyable. All right. Anything else? Bartender. I actually preferred the original Bartender, I think, after watching a bit more of this. This is also enjoyable. I actually think I preferred the episodic style of the original rather than having an ongoing storyline. But it was still memorable. Yo. There we go. I need to rewatch Girls Band Cry. Oh. You skipped Assassins? Which one? Is there anything I've missed so far that you think are worth going on? CG Bocce, let's go. I mean, I would say it's definitely different from Bocce. Yozakura family? You think that's shortlist material? I watched the first few episodes and it was like a decent shonen, but it was very It definitely didn't grab me. It definitely did not grab me as much as some of these other shows I put on my short lists. I thought it looked alright. But not something that really screams, Gant, you need to go back. I should probably change the title of this stream, huh? This has gone on longer than I thought it was going to go on. Okay. Best of 2024 short list. Okay. Okay, where did we get to? Girls Band Cry. Is it out yet? Like legally in other countries? I know Indonesia got it. I'm able to watch it because I'm in Japan, but is it out in is it out yet? Soon? Fucking hell. I don't know why it's taken so long, man. I don't know why it's taken so long. It's coming to Crunchyroll in November. Amazing. Finally, a way for more people to watch it. Because more people need to watch this show. I don't know if this gets any better, but this definitely grabbed my attention. This looked like a very wholesome show about an old couple de-aging. It personally grabbed my attention. I don't know if it does anything with the premise, but I'll probably watch a few more episodes just to see if it's actually something worth. If it's something that delivers on its premise. It's chill and sad. Me in a nutshell. Yo, chill and sad. It's kind of my vibe, you know? Kind of my vibe. I love chill and sad shows. That's just my vibe in general. The ending was devastating. Okay. That means I might need to get that means I might need to watch it. Nothing else so far in spring. Eurocamp. Haven't caught up to the 3rd season yet. Does it do anything more than I haven't already mentioned with my previous Eurocamp when I previously meant Eurocamp? Same old. If it's same old, it'll probably get an honorable mention. I'll put it on there anyway as an honorable mention, but probably not going to be something that is going to take up a spot on the list. Oh, Hibiki Euphonium season 3. I definitely need to catch up to this. This is something I definitely need to catch up on. Gold still good. Shumatsu Train. Is this one? Did this one deliver? I watched 6 episodes of this. Did it deliver anything more than what I saw in the 6 episodes? Because I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it. It was a little too weird for my liking, and not the kind of weird that I really vibed with. Sometimes we have a show like Sunny Boy, which was weird, but I really fucking connected with some of the messages within Sunny Boy and some of the philosophical questions that it's asked and explored. This one, I didn't really get that same feeling. Sunny Boy was so good. I know, Sunny Boy was fucking fantastic, man. Sunny Boy was so fucking good. Okay, so I'm not going to put it on the short list then. Blue Archive? Boys? Boys? Aside from the first few episodes, I have seen exactly one scene of Blue Archive. Huh. I have seen one scene of Blue Archive. And that has told me everything that I needed to know about the Blue Archive fandom. Huh. That is the only scene I've seen from Blue Archive. Does Blue Archive do anything else aside from that one scene that I've seen, guys? Oh man, change the game, absolute peak. Well, guys, I don't want to go down. Are we going down the Dr. Disrespect route today? No, I might actually. I mean, maybe it'll be a game I play in the future just to see what is the hype around the game of this. Why are they crying? Don't worry, chatter. Don't worry, chatter. I am as confused as you about the Blue Archive fan base, but it's all right. It's all right. We can be confused together because every time I mention Blue Archive, a lot of emotes get spammed in chat and. I get very confused as well. Black Butler. This is pretty highly rated, huh? Okay, I'll put Black Butler on the shortlist. Connor wants me to put Black Butler on the shortlist. I'll put it on the shortlist. Think it deserves to go on. Whoops. This is getting very long now. Okay. The Fable. The Fable is highly rated, but I have a feeling it's because of the manga, right? Surely it's because of the manga, because shortlist is shorting. Is there a better word than shortlist? Because the shortlist is never a shortlist. It is a long list. It is a very long list. From what I saw from the anime, this is. I should put. Oops, that's a better word. Okay. The Fable, I feel like this is more of a read the manga kind of show. Obviously the manga is fucking legendary. But I don't have enough trust in Tezuka Productions to deliver on an adaptation, especially after I gave the first few episodes a chance. Everything about this just screamed read the manga. Salad Bowl. This was like on the cusp of being something super interesting, but I don't know if it was fun. That was it. I'm not sure if it's something that's going to be worth putting up in contention, but it was fun, I guess. Okay. How do I scroll down in this? We'll figure that out later. All right. Seiyu no Radio. Again, this was an interesting premise, but didn't really do enough to stand out in my books either for this list. Use on the cusp a lot, eh? Well, there are a lot of anime that air every season that have potential, and when you go back through the year and you kind of review what some of the top contenders and what some of the best anime, and maybe if there's some hidden gems, there are a lot of shows that were good for their season. You know, you go through a season and they stand out for their season for having a cool premise or having an original concept. But in terms of like delivering that for a whole season or a whole core of anime, a lot of shows end up just having a cool first few episodes, then not delivering anything further than that. And I think that might. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to relive my. I don't want to relive my memories of the Omegaverse. I don't want to relive my memories of the Omegaverse. Was Tonari no Yokai-san? This was a nice little. This reminded me of the Ghibli anime. Of a Ghibli kind of anime. The baseball one is great. I mean, this one. Would you say, anyone who watched this, would you say this one is pretty good? All right, it's good. All right, I'll watch it to see if it's worth. Maybe I'll just. Maybe just do that. I'll give it a few more episodes and I'll see if it's worth going back to. Everything chat says is good. Yeah. That's why I am the final judge of this. I will be the final judge. I'm going to have a very busy December, as per usual. Nothing else I can see. Let's go to shorts and movies. Leftovers, we've already gone through this. Look Back is definitely going to be up for contention. Even though that's a movie. What are these movies? I've never heard of these movies at all. Dead Demon's Destruction is already on there. What is this movie? I've never heard of this movie before. The fuck is this? It has such a unique art style. Hold on. Let me check this out. Why did it not? Oh. Wrong screen. There we go. Damn, what is this movie, man? Is this released at all? Oh, fuck. I'm listening to the music. I hate it already. Nah, I'm listening to the music. I'm like, this is my kind of vibe. I love full 3D anime, bro. We need to get over. We collectively, as a community, need to get over our adversity to 3D anime. Yes, we have had a lot of bad 3D anime before. We are slowly getting to that point now where just because an anime is in 3D doesn't mean it's bad. We've had a lot of examples of that, more than just Studio Orange now. Let's give it a chance. This one actually looks like it has a unique art style as well. Bro, angsty teenagers, rock music, like a little bit of melancholy. Just sign me up. This is my vibes. Evas vibes. Yes. Is that a problem? How the fuck did I miss this movie? Pan Piano, a wholesome anime, right? That's gonna be a wholesome music anime, right? This looks good, actually. How highly is it rated on my anime list? Because I haven't heard about this. I haven't heard about this at all. I wonder if it's available anywhere. See, this is how I find hidden gems. Maybe not rated. Wow. Okay. Is it available in Japan? I might watch it. That looks like my vibe. An hour and 8 minutes. Original. Huh. I wonder if it's gotten released. Well then. I'm gonna put that on my list of things I should be watching, just in case. Just in case we find a hidden gem. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Was this just an original crossover? Because Baki, fucking fantastic. This one, sometimes I'm just like, okay, you're just going for a something like that's more clickbaity. Okay, I think that's it for spring. Okay. Summer. Oshinoko Season 2, I believe, is different enough from the previous season. Oshinoko made last year's twist. Sorry, not twist. Oshinoko made last year's list. And normally, I explained this at the beginning, normally I don't put a second season on unless it does something different or I have more things to say about it than I did previously. Oshinoko Season 2 definitely did something different and I think went above and beyond the previous season. So that is going on the shortlist. Aoya was a fucking meme. I cannot see. I do not think this is going on my list. If I'm being honest, guys, Yuki is the one that's carrying it, man. The little sister though. It had great animation. It's probably going to go in honorable mentions as far as the going on my best of anime list. It was kind of gimmicky, you know. It was a little bit gimmicky, but nice. It definitely hit its target audience, is what I'll say. It hit its target audience, but probably not going on my shortlist. Tower of Gods. Well, if only, right? If only. Wistoria, I got to catch up to this. Wistoria, I got to catch up to this just to see. Did it do anything more than just your typical shonen affair? I'm not sure. I am like a few episodes behind on it, so I just got to see if it actually delivers in anything. I saw that it had a season 2, so this might be a case where the season 2 makes the list down the line in future years, but I still got to catch up. Losing Heroines, definitely making the list. Definitely making the short list. We got to see. This was just a fantastic show all around. It was a great show, and I was a bit scared that it would have peaked like it did. Sorry, it would have peaked in the first half, and I think the second half got even better, and I enjoyed the second half even more. Elusive Samurai, I still have not caught up to. I dropped it, but Didus has taken me by the scruff of my neck and he says I need to finish this show. So I am going to finish it out of respect for Didus. He really, really enjoyed it. Why did I drop it? I dropped it because the tonal shifts were really fucking off-putting for me. The animation was amazing, and I've seen some animation shots of it. What really put me off was some of the most harrowing, serious scenes you could ask for, and then it just completely shifts tonally to like this slapstick kind of comedy, and this much lighter tone. And I'm like, this is so fucking weird for me, because there have been shows that can do tonal shifts well. I'm not saying that no anime should be able to do tonal shifts, but this one, in this particular example, from what I remember, in my opinion, was just very, very jarring. and it was a little bit too much of a tonal shift for me to be able to like fully immerse myself into it. But Daida says that it is really good and really enjoyable up until the end. So I'm going to see if that changes at all. Isekai Suicide Squad anime, I had such high hopes for. And it was okay. It was okay. I was expecting a lot more from the team and the writer and everyone involved in this project. The songs were good, yeah. The songs were good. I don't really have Rare Wit Studio L. There were some really good, really well animated scenes, but I just expected a lot more from Studio Wit, and the writer of ReZero as well. Okay, what do I need to catch up on? I need to catch up on this. I'm putting this on my list, guys. I'm putting this is my list, guys. I wanna catch up to this just to see if it's up for contention. I very much enjoyed the atmosphere and just the direction of what you think should be the trashiest show of the season. And it playing it completely straight. And you expect for something that involves romance with step siblings that it should be a lot trashier than the final product that we actually got. And I'm a bit behind in it. So I want to see if it makes my list, because it might be it might be an actual mature romance with step siblings. Who knows? Maybe we'll get an honorable mention. Gigi Harem? I don't know. It was cute. I don't really have more to say about it than that. It was cute. Okay. Because you might be wondering why Aoya didn't make my shortlist, or why Gigi Harem is not going to make my shortlist. It's just like, what is this genre called? What is this genre that has now invaded anime that is just guy and girl hangs? It's not rom-com. It's like Gigi Harem is nothing like Aoya. I would disagree, because it's like rom-com, I think, goes further beyond, because that includes shows like Kaguya-sama. This one, I think it's like an offshoot of the teasing genre, where you just have a guy and a girl, and it's a guy and a girl, and there's always a different hook to it. In this hook, it's one girl is multiple girls. The one girl is the entire harem. In Aoya, it's the hook is, oh, she can speak Russian and they don't understand each other. And it's just like, all of them, I'm like, okay, this is cute, but are we doing anything more? It's just every girl has a gimmick. And from what I've seen, the peak of this genre, the peak of this thus far is Dangers in My Heart. Dangers in My Heart. And if something is not going to be on the level of Dangers in My Heart, then it's not going to be on the shortlist, unfortunately. Where Dangers in My Heart starts off with that kind of formula where it's like a guy and a girl. There's the gimmick where the guy is very much kind of like very depressed, very kind of like what seems like, you know, an incel. And then the way the characters develop is just really done really well. And when I eventually watched the second season, I've heard that gets even better. So it's for me to really take you seriously, it needs to do something from outside its opening gimmick, which a lot of these shows don't seem to be doing. How about Nagatoro? I would say Nagatoro definitely does it well. That's why Nagatoro made my shortlist the year it came out. Nagatoro turned into way more of a wholesome show and series than what I expected it to be. And it did. And if you remember, Nagatoro also made my list. But I'm getting to the point now where I'm getting a bit tired of this entire setup, and there needs to be something a little bit more to it. Let's see. Anything else? I'm gonna put this on. Maybe this will be my guilty pleasure. I didn't think I was gonna finish this, but I didn't think I was gonna finish this. Didn't think I was gonna finish this, but you know what? After my Elden Ring playthrough, I'm like, maybe there's a soft spot for me for this one. Maybe there's gonna be a soft spot for me. I'm like, okay, maybe this is speaking to my soul. Maybe I got a space for this one. So I'm gonna catch up to it. Might not make my list, but I'll at least finish it. Boomer parries everything. Okay. Anything else? Nier second season. Nier Automata second season. I have heard the second season is actually really good and really pops off. And I was okay with the first season. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the games, so I think if the second season is much better than the first season, then I am gonna put this on the list. VTuber anime, again, had a fun concept. The VTuber anime, I think this VTuber anime is the most accurate representation of VTuber culture that I've seen portrayed in anime form as well. I could see myself getting a little bored of it after 3 episodes, because after the whole gimmick is done, I'm like, well, I think I'd much prefer just watching VTubers if I would like to watch a show like this. You know, I think it's cool as like a cool little gimmicky 3-episode show. I never really found myself wanting to go back and watch more than 3 episodes. And I haven't really heard many people talk about it, aside from the cameos that have been in the VTuber anime. Actually, never really heard anyone say anything about this. So, Atri is an absolute train wreck of trying to jam an entire visual novel into 13 episodes. Okay. Did I skip anything? Oh, Shoshimin. Was this good? Did this pop off? I guess I gotta watch more episodes. It was good? Alright. I guess I gotta watch more episodes. How would you say it compares to Hyoka? Because obviously it is very reminiscent of Hyoka in terms of the, you know, taking something mundane and making a whole mystery out of that. Hyoka's still better? Okay, well, Hyoka by Kyoto Animation was fucking fantastic. Let me munch on a Kit Kat quickly. Hyoka still sweeps. We're up against something really, really good. Hyoka Season 2, when gone? What do you mean? It's right here. It's right here. The mysteries are very mundane until it popped off near the end. Okay. I'll definitely give it a watch if that's the case. Can someone explain to me, manga readers, can you guys explain to me why this one has 2 cores and so many people were hyped about this? Can a manga reader please explain to me why 2.5D seduction, see, out of all the romance and harem shows this season, this one got some of the most hype going into it based on like manga readers. You gotta read the first line. I have no interest in real girls. I know. Wait. Okay, I know that, guys. I know that part. Oh man. I was like watching the first few episodes of this. Watching the first few episodes, I guess I'm going to answer my own question here. This is going to sound hypocritical coming from me, being the isekai man who watches power fantasy trash all the time. Damn, watching the first few episodes of this was a bigger power fantasy than any fucking isekai I've seen, man. This is a more unrealistic power fantasy than any fucking isekai I've seen. I swear to God. Maybe it didn't hit me because I like with isekai. I am a married man, so it didn't fulfill any power fantasy that I had. But I'm like, damn, okay, this guy starts an anime club, basically revolving around gooning, and the best gooning anime you could ask for. In comes a girl who by complete coincidence wants to fucking cosplay as the exact girls, the exact fictional girls that he likes to goon to so much. Oh no, and what? She wants him to take photos of her, and it's just the 2 of them in the club? Alright, okay, this is, alright, I see where you're going in. I see where you're going with this. In comes in another girl, Tsundere. She is a fucking, what is she? She's a fucking model. She's a model who just so happens to be in love with that guy because they're childhood friends or something, and he's just too dumb to notice. And I'm like, okay. In my hentais, I let it slide. In my anime though, come on, give me a little bit more of a hook here, man. Give me a little bit more of a hook. Stop yapping on this shit, God. Oh man, I'm gonna continue yapping, and that's when I was like, damn. And they say isekai is the power fantasy genre. So I was like, maybe it gets better. I was like confused as to why this was one of the most hyped up romance anime, harem anime, because there can be cliches. I'm fine with cliches. I'm fine with cliches and tropes to a point, and then sometimes I'm just like, okay, this is a bit too much. Okay, where did we get to? Oh, this one's lowly rated. I wanted this one to pop off so much because this one seems like a train wreck. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this anyway. Maybe it's gonna be my kind of train wreck. I need a train wreck romance. Maybe. maybe it's gonna be my kind of train wreck. It is a train wreck. I liked it, but I didn't finish. Or maybe I'll get drunk with Sydney one night.
So you're saying My Dress Up Darling is a power fantasy?
My Dress Up Darling is a definite power fantasy. But the big difference I saw with My Dress Up Darling is I enjoyed the character interaction and the character development. I feel was much more realistic and believable than what I saw in 2.5D Seduction. Part of the big reason for that was Gojo. You've seen Gojo's kind of like character a lot. And it's subtle, right? Because Gojo is definitely a lot more reserved, is a lot more of a reserved character than Marin is. But you could see the positive qualities of why Marin slowly fell for Gojo, you know? It's not just because she didn't fall for him just because he was the protagonist of a harem anime. You could actually see some of the qualities, positive qualities, that made Gojo just a fucking good stand-up guy, man. You know? And just that small aspect is enough to make a difference between a romance or harem anime that I take seriously versus a romance or harem anime I'm just like, okay, this is just power fantasy tropey shit, which let's be real, all harem anime are. There are just some that I can find a little bit more investment in than other ones. Marin equals Sydney. Okay. You don't need to call me out like that. Okay. Mayanaka Punch. I've heard some things about this. I'm like 4 episodes into this, so this one I think could be enjoyable. How was it in the end, guys? How was it in the end? Actually a fun show, great anime. Weird vampire crazy stuff. PA works going places. Solid show from start to finish. Okay. I'll put that on the list. Okay. What have I missed? Anything else? The Rick and Morty anime. The Rick and Morty. Oh my god. What could go wrong with the Rick and Morty anime? Absolutely, what could go wrong? I'm going to put this on as a separate list because this needs to have a mention along with Uzumaki in the best of anime video. I need to mention this somewhere in the beginning, otherwise I'm going to forget that this aired this year. Okay, let's go to shorts. Any shorts that I missed? Leftovers, we already covered all this. All right, movies. Haven't watched this yet. That's why we're doing a Overlord marathon. So haven't watched this yet. My Hero Academia, you're next. I don't feel like watching that. Is this the one by Science Saru? All right, this one I want to watch. And the Mononoke movie as well. I'm not sure these are out yet. This one's out on Netflix, right? This one's already out on Netflix. Bocce is not going to be on there. This one's just a compilation film. The Love Live movie. How many fucking Love Live movies are there? Oh, man. Okay. Wait, why is Shikanoko on OVAs and ONAs? That makes no sense. Also, it's probably not going on the list, unfortunately. We got it had its moment, guys. It had its moment. Oh, Monogatari off-season. This has definitely... I gotta watch this. I've also gotta watch the new Code Geass as well. I have a lot of homework, guys. I have a lot of Look at this homework. Look at this. Look at this fucking homework, man. My homework. That's how you know. That's how you know. This is the short list. Yes, this is the list of things that so with a lot of these, I don't have to watch them from scratch. With a lot of these, I've already watched like 5-6 episodes of them, so I just need to continue watching for the rest of them. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And a lot of these I've already finished as well. This is just a reminder for myself about things that I should be paying attention to. I think that's it. I think that's everything. I think that's everything that has been completed so far. Oh, Terminator, actually. I heard some good things about the Terminator anime. I completely forgot about that. Where is it? Did that air this season? Yeah, Terminator Zero. Okay. I heard decent things about this, so I'm gonna give that one a watch. The English dub cast is absolutely stacked for the Terminator. Well, I mean, it's Netflix, right? Did you finish the new Code Geass? I'm halfway through it. What about Pluto? Bro, Pluto aired last year, man. Pluto was last year. I know, right? I know. A lot of the times, the biggest comment I get when I get these, like, when I do these best of year lists, they're like, where is X show? And I'm like, X show was in last year's list. X show was in last year's list. Yes, it was. Pluto was last year. Pluto was in my best of anime 2023 list. It is there, guys. You can go watch the video. I can confirm it was number 4. Yes, it was number 4. It was number 4 on my list last year. It was number 4 on my list last year. All right. What do I think is going to be on the list, even though these series are not finished yet? Obviously, Dan Da Dan is going to be a... Why did that not copy over? Obviously, Dan Da Dan looks like it's going to be there. ReZero Season 3, I'm obviously going to be keeping up with. Blue Lock? Uzumaki? Blue Lock is going on the list. Right next to Rick and Morty. right next to Rick and Morty. And Uzumaki, of things that I definitely need to mention. We put that on the PowerPoint presentation list. Okay, Bleach. Bleach is going on there, although I have gotten in trouble for... I've gotten in trouble specifically for Bleach for some of the mega popular shonen shows. So I'm a bit scared to do a whole segment on Bleach because I've had videos that have gone down because I put footage of Bleach on there. So it might get a quick mention. Disney brought it, right? Yeah, I think it's because sometimes if it's like a mega shonen show and a big IP, and now Disney has it, it's not YouTube safe anymore. It's sometimes very, very hard to get away with. Shangri-La Frontier just missed my list last year, but I will keep up to see if the second season goes even harder than the first season, because it was just on the cusp of making my list last year. But I don't know how hard the season's going to pop off yet. Dragon Ball Daima, I'll keep up with that. I'm vibing with this one a lot more than Dragon Ball Z. I like that we're going back to the OG Dragon Ball vibes with this one. with like Kid Goku and stuff like that. Very nostalgic. Very, very nostalgic. Ranma half as well. Ranma 1/2. Can finally see what all the fuss is about. Oh, Z, sorry, I meant Super. Yeah, I meant Super. In terms of like modern Dragon Ball, shows, I do like the fact that it's more going towards the energy of the original Dragon Ball. Let's see. As much as I'm enjoying this one, I don't think that's gonna make the list. Yakuza Fiance, does that get even better? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. Orb, I'd be very surprised if this drops the ball, because it is just fantastic right now. It is absolutely fantastic. A lot of these other ones, like 365 Days to the Wedding and Mao 2099, I'm enjoying them, but it remains to be seen if they are going to remain as enjoyable right up till the end of the year. So I'm going to keep them off just now, but I'm still keeping up with them either way. Same with stuff like Negaposi Angler, and this show I've heard, I am actually really enjoying the show. I don't know how sad it's going to get. We'll have to see how sad it gets. Mecha Uday, I need to wait for more episodes. I really hope the second half pops off more. I think that might be everything for this season that I could see going on the end of year. You're not watching Love Live? What do you think? What do you think, my guy? What do you think? Where's Blue Box? Oh shit! Yeah, I completely forgot about Blue Box. You know what? Okay, Blue Box. I'm like, it's a maybe. Where's Blue Box? Where the fuck is it? Am I blind? Where the fuck is it? Is it in OVAs? Because I was like, if I saw Blue Box, I definitely would have put it on the shortlist. That's so weird. Yeah, why is it OVAs, ONAs, and specials? What? With Dan Machi as well? That's so weird. All right. So right now, Blue Box looks very pretty and is very, very sweet. I'm just wondering, do you think we are going to have enough time within 12 episodes for this to really make an impact? That is what I'm waiting for. Because a lot of the times, 25 episodes, it's 25 episodes, but we're in a best of year 2024. So this might be the case with Blue Box, that it ends up on next year's list. Because 13 episodes at the time when I'm making the best of year 2024 video, there just might not be enough episodes for it to make an impact. And it might be the case where I need to wait for the entire thing to come out. So it might be a 2025, it might be a best of anime 2025 contender as opposed to a best of anime 2024 contender. We'll have to see. We'll have to see about it. Does winter anime not count? No, it doesn't count. Bro, we're in 2024. We're in 2024, man. So I believe the year that Eminence and Shadow came out, it wasn't on my top anime list because to me, I waited for the entire fucking thing to come out before I put it on my list. So, this is so. Oh, I need to watch this as well. One Piece fan letter. It's just an OVA, but I think it deserves a mention as well. Damn, there's a lot of shows here. There's a lot of shows in the OVA ONA special that look like it's just normal TV series. Huh, that's so weird. Huh, I'm wondering why AniChart changed that up. That is weird. Maybe AniChart was just like, damn, there are just too many anime coming out. There's too many TV anime coming out. Shit. All right, let's just put some in the OVA section. Let's put some in the OVA section. Just make the list shorter. All right. Wow. This went on for way longer than what I thought it was going to be. I thought this is just going to be a quick segment. So, I basically just did my work in front of you guys. This was me giving myself my own homework. You guys can't even see the full list, but I have a lot of things, a lot of titles that are going to be in consideration. Oh, Danmachi? Oh, yeah. Good catch. I have a lot of shows that are going to be in consideration for my best of year. I can't even count how many shows this are. You are going to see a fraction of this on my final list, guys. I'm saying that now. You are going to see a fraction of this list. I do this every year, and I only pick the truly standout shows. The shows that truly that I truly have a lot to say about, other than it was good. It was good. Where's Arcane Season 2? Oh man. We'll see. We'll see how hard Arcane Season 2 pops off, man. And yeah, from looking at this list and from looking at the top contenders, there's a lot. You might look at this list and think there's a lot there, which there is. There's always a lot on this. There's always a lot on my short list every year coming into December. I've said this before. I do have a feeling after I compile the final list, it is going to be slightly weaker than previous years. Previous years, I've always known what my number one show is going to be. This year might be a bit tougher. It might be the case where one of these shows from Falls ends up popping off on the second half of the season, and that is my number one of the year. But for this one, it's been a lot harder so far to find my number one favorite show of the year. But I have a few shows I haven't watched. I haven't watched yet. So maybe I'll find something that will be easily above and beyond my number one. Okay. I said I wasn't going to work today. I said I just wanted to chill out today. Fuck. All right. So, if you're just joining the stream, I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't really want to work today. It's the weekend. I kind of just wanted to chill out and just chat some shit about anime and stuff. So I normally have some videos that my editors think would be cool to watch, and I realized I have not I've never watched a video from the OG list makers, man. Because sometimes I go through some articles from like IGN and Kotaku and stuff like that, and they're like, yo. They're like, yo, you haven't watched something from the OG list makers, because Watch Mojo have started doing anime lists, or they started doing it for a while, and I wanted to do something that they haven't done before. Oh, I haven't done before. I saw this video of the top best anime moments